you don't have to look for it. You can see it like barely every day wherever you go. Regardless if you go and check the news portal, or you go to social network and then you see some of the friends like sending some statistics, or you just chat to the people like working in the office next to you. The problem is obviously the youth unemployment.
I'm at the moment unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
I'm unemployed.
The youth unemployment rate in Europe is 20%. And people are being unemployed by different reasons and by different triggers. The most popular, of course, is lack of experience and lack of practice. People obtain too theoretical education. And beside that, there is also a situation of a little bit of incompatibility of education system and labor market needs. There is either very low mobility of people, of young people, so they just don't want to leave country to work somewhere else, or vice versa. There is very high mobility of young people, so everybody goes abroad, and so this is quite hard to find this job abroad when everybody is actually fled there. Another trigger is that people are being either too passive, or they're being in opposite quite active. It's either they locked at home, watching TV, checking mails every day, or they're being too active, and so that's why some of the employment agencies, they're a little bit afraid of these people, and some of the employers.
So initially the title of this project and its concept itself were built around mask metaphor, because masks that people actually have been using from prehistoric times stay neither for hypocrisy nor lying, as someone may think, but actually for diversity, for multi-personality, and for flexibility. For flexibility to adopt to different kind of situations, to change together with the surrounding realm, to find your niche in this reality. And at the training we organized a mask making evening, and it was really a great attempt for creative self-identification. People were working in pairs, trying to help each other to design unique masks that would represent their personalities. And it's totally amazing how many different masks people managed to make. Mask making was about revealing, hiding potential that people do have, but maybe not aware about it. By potential I mean some skills, knowledge, features of character, and I hope that it was useful.
This skill is called learn anytime, anywhere. If there is an opportunity for you to learn, use it. If you think that something that life offers you to learn is too hard, just try to do it. And everything is learnable, let's say. That's why one of the parts that we introduced during this training is the so-called social animation group called Balagan. I think the Balagan is the very good example of how you can learn a thing very quickly, and regardless is that this thing looks probably too huge to you or too hard for you to learn, is actually everyone can learn juggling within 15 minutes. And so in this regard the Balagan is quite a good example of how terrible the problem may look like, and how easy it is to maintain this problem and to continue with this, to working with this problem when you just start doing something in this direction.
What we try to do here is to explore what is the connection between leadership and creativity, why it's important for leaders to be creative, and how we can create innovative products, services, and find out something that could change our lives. I hope that the work we did here, that it helped people to find some inspiration, maybe to learn a bit more about themselves, who they are, what they can do, and that sometimes the things are not so complicated as they might look like.
Our responsibility to provide some personal development with this entrepreneurship topic. We feel very important to make self-conscious and to have a high level of self-esteem to be a good entrepreneur. So we provided a day on this topic, and at the end of the day we had some sessions on stress management, because new entrepreneurship, a new thing to do, can be stressful sometimes.
Stress level is raising, the level of performance is raising as well, until a certain point. So this amount of stress is useful for us.
The main goal of our activities is to make sure that the ideas they are working with are really worth something on the real market. I think one of the biggest problems that young teams have is that they don't share their ideas, and they don't collect the most important feedback from their potential clients or good mentors or investors. Actually, I suggest all the young teams to read about customer development, read about lean startup, and look at Alexander Osterwalder business model canvas, and learn how to use them to test your ideas, and go out and talk to people about your idea.
When you already have a plan and you decided what you want to be, you make a network with the people who either worked in your shoes once being unemployed and then got along with the life, or the people which are in a similar situation with you, which means that you can find people and continue working on this new dream together, and finally one day your plan brings you to the destination. And a good example is Center for Creative Industries in Tartu, which we visited during the training course. And the center is the place where young artists come with the great ideas and get the great support from different institutions.
This is the basis of the flexibility and the creativity, when you can gather information from different fields and to find these kind of connections.
I think the whole week is very much important for those who can attend this course, and they will be much more successful in their future life and work.
I think I will find either EVS project or some other opportunity to go abroad, because I finally want to get to know myself even better and use this wonderful opportunity to live abroad for some time to grow mentally.
So when I come back to Poland, I'll start thinking about my own company. I wanted to do this, but I thought it's really difficult. But after the startup training, and I found that there's some organization who help you to make your own brand, to build your own company, and I think I'll just start thinking about this.
And I can say that it's really cool to be unemployed, because now I have too many opportunities. I see in my world much more than I saw earlier, and you know, I'm going to change my life.
You don't have to wait for anyone to offer you a job, because you can create this job for yourself, by yourself.